you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm just so excited for you and your journey, and I'm really grateful that you're sharing your journey with others who are also trying to heal from the frustration of vaginismus. So, before we start, I'd love for you to just kind of introduce yourself and share a little bit about your story and where you were and how things were before you started this program.
Yeah, so honestly, this journey started about 4 months ago. My husband and I we didn't have a long drawn out marriage or anything or wedding process, kind of jumped into it real quick. But both of us kind of stayed pure for the 2.5 years we were together. Um, didn't even know that vaginismus was a thing or that this could happen. We just thought everybody can have sex. It's can't be that difficult. So we attempted to have sex and didn't go very well. We were both frustrated and we were both trying to figure out like what we were doing wrong or what we needed to do. And honestly, just thought it was first time. And a lot of people say the first time's rough. So we brushed it off and we didn't try again until on our honeymoon and still the same. We didn't let it get to us, but it was kind of like the one thing in our mind that we were like, why can't we figure this out? Which is why we were so thankful that we came across your website because I think we did a consultation with you a couple days after we got married. So honestly, and your words honestly in that consultation were very comforting to me because you said a lot of people go years before they can pinpoint what this is, and you're fresh into this, so you can target that before you build things up in your mind. So that was like peace of mind to me because I was so scared that something was wrong with me. And so very thankful for that. So
Yeah, and I did actually look back and you filled out the consultation form and it says like how long have you been married? And you put 2 days. I was
yeah.
like, oh, homegirl's still on her honeymoon. And she's like, we're gonna get past this. So
Yeah.
I love just like you're like, not doing it and wait for it. And I think that takes a lot of courage. And I know there are clients who've been on both sides. I have some who do contact me on the honeymoon, some have bought dilators on their honeymoon, and then
Mhm.
others wait years. And we can work with both. But I do love that from the get-go, we're like, nope, this is not going to be a major part of our first year of marriage. And it isn't. So you're past this. You've moved on and you're enjoying sex. And so, how are things going for you now? Like, tell us, is it worth it? Is this awesome?
Absolutely. It's so worth it. There have been several things that I have been able to take away from this course. And honestly, when we were able to have sex for the first time without any pain, I mean, I'm still like working through the course. Like I'm not finished yet. And I know there's so much more that I can learn and take in. But honestly, it's been really great and we're just so happy. Like I know I sound like a broken record, but we're just over the moon because we thought we would never get to this point. Like at one point we were just at least I was like, what if we never get to that point? Like what if it never happens for us? Even we follow step by step by step. And it happened so much quicker than we even expected, which was so exciting for both of us. So we're truly thankful for the course.
So a lot of clients have that question of like, what if this doesn't work for me? What if I can't get past this?
Honestly, I would just say keep practicing because at one point I was like, I give up, like it's not working. And of course, my husband's like, you can't give up. And of course, I went to your little course where it says when you're feeling stuck. And I went through those and that really helped me. And I was like, I just need some encouragement. I just need to kind of step away from any doubts that I'm having. And honestly, continuing to practice with my dilators was one thing that really helped me, especially feeling those muscles because it's crazy. You think about all the other muscles in your body, but you don't think about those because you can feel them. But when you feel those, you're like, wow, like you have muscles down there and it's kind of cool. So I would say practice and just being patient and having grace with yourself. I know that's easier said than done, but um, when you get there, you'll be thankful that you were easy on yourself and that you weren't so hard on yourself.
Oh, I love that. I love multiple things in that. I love the fact that you gave it time to learn those muscles. That's hard. Those are like, it's like signing your name with your left hand. It's gonna look icky. It's gonna be weird. You're not gonna know how to coordinate that. But with practice and with time, you learn how those muscles move and work, and you get
Yeah.
familiar with them. And so stick with it for those who are like, I can't feel anything. Am I just squeezing my whole body right now?
Yep.
Yes, but with time you'll work through. And so I love that you're able to like speak to that it works. You just have to sit in that and continue to learn it. A lot of clients would agree they'll get to that point. So do you use dilators now?
I don't use them as much anymore. And it's funny because I still remember you saying, like, it's a love hate thing. Like, you love them, but you just want to throw them away. I still have them. And honestly, if I ever feel like I'm getting to that point again where I'm just tight and can't release, I would go back to them. I haven't used them since, um, but they did help me. Um, but I do not currently use them now.
Okay. And then you kind of talked about this a little bit, but what is like one piece of encouragement that you would give to someone who's just starting out right now?
Honestly, as, like, cheesy as it sounds, like, it does get better, and I think one thing that I was most worried about whenever this whole process started was, like, my marriage. I was like, I feel like I shouldn't even be a wife, like, I can't give this to my husband, and that's something that we've talked about, and I can't do this, like, I don't even feel like a woman, like, I can't do this. But honestly, I think, the most afraid that it would ruin our marriage, but I think it honestly strengthened our relationship more because we learned how to communicate with one another. I mean, we talk all the time and I mean, that sounds crazy. Like, we talk all the time and we communicate, but I feel like I was able to communicate better with my husband because he understands, okay, this is what she's going through. And I mean, it's new for him too. I mean, he's a man, he has no idea what I'm going through, but he's been very compassionate, understanding, and what I even feared 4 months ago has not even occurred. Like, our marriage is stronger and I know that it will continue to get stronger with the practice. So if I could go back and tell myself, don't worry about that for sure, I definitely would because it has strengthened us for sure.
So you're in a really awesome spot. I'm so encouraged by you.
Yes, thank you so much. Your program has really helped. And not only has it helped with that, but it's also helped me with, I would say, my own like mental health too, like learning how to just decompress, like anchors. Like, it helps me to sleep better too. I feel like I'm sleeping a lot better. But also I just feel like I'm not as tense and stressed out, being able to just relax and handle that better. So that's been another thing, just aside from like sex, but like my mental health. Learning how to decompress, learning how to just relax and breathe and like take time to myself to unwind. So that's been another helpful thing too.
Yay. That's my heart is like we're not just like making sex possible, but we're transforming who we are as women to
Yep.
like really prioritize ourselves and enjoy intimacy too.
Yep.
Oh, that's so fun. Yay. Good job showing up for yourself and learning your body in so many ways so that you can be the best functioning person that you can be for yourself, for your marriage, and for this life. And so you can serve God better too. Well, it was so great, Maeve. Thank you for taking the time to do this. It really means a lot to me to be able to encourage our other clients well. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I hope it encourages people because, like I said, um, definitely didn't feel like it would be possible, but it is possible. So very thankful for that.
Yes, it is definitely possible. Even it's hard for us to believe that. So this is going to be a huge piece to help remind clients. And it's look at me. I'm past it. Let's go. Let's do
Yep.
it.
Yep.